Hello everybody, my name is Samir Rohatia. In this particular channel on Analytics Advisors, I'm creating videos on various data analytics tools like Microsoft Excel, Power BI, Tableau, Looker Studio, MicroStrategy and other tools. I've created this tutorial on Microsoft Excel, and this is the second video on Microsoft Excel. And in this tutorial I would like to show you that in this Microsoft Excel you must have seen that we are having various tabs and all those tabs are having the ribbons. So do you know that you can create your own tab and your own ribbon? Maybe if you are not knowing, then let us see in this video. So be in this video till the end, and I'll be showing you this very good feature of Microsoft Excel where you can create your own tab and your own ribbon into it. We will start with first of all an overview about this Microsoft Excel. What are the default tabs and ribbons that we are having? First of all, we'll see what is Quick Access Toolbar, how we can customize it, and then we'll be also seeing the other features over here. So let us start. So here, when you open this Microsoft Excel, then we are having here the first screen of Microsoft Excel, and then we can see here the blank workbook. Before I click the blank workbook, I would like to show you these various templates which are already available in Microsoft Excel. Here I'm using the German version of Microsoft Excel, so you can see that these are some of the templates. The names are written in German. So let's say if I want to go for a personal budget, so I can click on this personal monthly budget. If I click on this template, then it will tell me that okay, you want to create it. So I can click on create button here, and then now here, sorry that it is in German, but yeah, you can see some of the things which are already created here by Excel. So I can start directly using this format, and then I can save a lot of time. Yeah, so the main use of the template is that it can save a lot of time. So you check this various template that we are having over here. So check all these various templates. If you want to see more templates, you can click on these more templates over here, and then you can see here the various kind of templates which are personal templates. You can also have the planner and tracker, some budgets also you are having. If I click on these budgets here, then these are all the various budget formats which are available. I can click on back here. If I click on persönlich, that is the personal tab which are available, the templates which are available here. So these are the various templates. Let's say family budget if you want to create. Yeah, so check this thing. Yeah, calendar if you want to create for family. There are a lot of templates which are available here, and please use those templates. If you are having a very specific requirement, then first of all check these templates over here. If it is available, you can directly start using it. You can also customize this template as I've shown you, and then you can save a lot of time. Now what we'll do that we will click on this blank workbook, and then we are having the main screen of this Microsoft Excel here. First of all, when you open the main window of Excel, then you can see that here we are having the default tabs. These are known as tabs. So we are having the file, home, insert, draw, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, automate. Now see some of the tabs I'm having specifically. I'm using these tabs for my various assignments. So some of the tabs you may not have in your Excel file. One by one I'll be showing you in further videos that how to get these other tabs over here. So don't worry if you are not having some of the tabs. I will demonstrate you in the future videos. So I'm having here automate, developer, add-ins, help, acrobat, and power pivot. Yeah, this Power Pivot is also a great topic. Like Power Pivot is an add-on which is available in Excel. So that's a very big topic. So later on I'll also cover specifically what you can do with the Power Pivot. I've seen that people are using Microsoft Excel for last 20 years, 25 years. During the training when I asked them that, okay, do you know about Power Pivot? They don't have any idea. But it's a great tool in Microsoft Excel. And also in future videos, I'll also focus on the topics of Power Query. Yeah, what is Power Query? Power Query is a tool by which you can do the data cleaning and data transformation. So whenever we are getting the data is not in proper shape. So what we do that we try to clean the data, we try to add some columns, delete some columns, add some rows, delete some rows. We can do many things. So that will be a separate tutorial on Power Query which will come in near future. So first of all, let us see over here. So here we are having the tabs. Now within the tab we are having here this ribbon, and it is containing various icons. We can use those icons for various activity. Now on the top area here, you can see that there are some buttons available over here. So we are having here auto save, then this is the save button. Okay, this is the undo and redo button. So this area which is on the top of this tab, it is known as quick access toolbar. I repeat, it is known as quick access toolbar. So as the word gives you a meaning that whenever you are having some special buttons, okay, which you are using on a regular basis, those kind of buttons you can put it over here. This is known as quick access toolbar. So let's say here, if I want to add some few buttons which I'm using on a regular basis. So what I can do, I can click this arrow here, okay, this drop down arrow. I can click this arrow, and then in the arrow you can see that we are already having drop down here known as customize quick access toolbar, and in the quick access toolbar we are having here automatically save, that is this auto save option. If you are using the OneDrive thing in your system, then definitely you will have this auto save, otherwise not. Then we have new, open, save, email, quick print, print preview and print, spelling, undo, redo, sort ascending, sort descending, touch or mouse mode, more commands, etc. So here you can see that there are 4 options which are already available in this quick access toolbar. In my case, I'm talking about. So automatically save, undo and redo. But suppose if I want to add here one more icon. So let's say if I want to use this email. So I can click on this email. Okay, and when I click on this email, you can see that now I'm having the email icon and it is part of the quick access toolbar. So this is how you can add a new icon to the quick access toolbar. But remember that these icons, those icons which you are using daily. So sometimes what happens that suppose if this email icon is somewhere in one of the tab, then I have to go to the tab, I have to go to that area, I have to click that icon. So it's a long process. So in that case, what you can do, that you can put that icon, the regular icon in your quick access toolbar. So this will save a lot of time. Suppose if I want to remove this email icon from this quick access toolbar, let's say now I'm not using it. So I can click again on this drop down here, and in this drop down, I can again click this email option. So I click these email options, and now you can see that the email icon is gone. So this is how you can customize the quick access toolbar. Now suppose if you want to add here one of the icon which is not available in this normal options. So what you can do, you can click on this more commands. And then when I click on the more command, then I'm having this Excel options dialog box. We'll also see these Excel options in more details in the upcoming videos. So in the Excel options, we are having the quick access toolbar directly. And here we are having here it says choose commands from popular commands. So these are the popular commands over here. And here on the right hand side, I'm having those 4 buttons which are already available in my quick access toolbar. Now suppose if I want to use this feature, let's say paste button, suppose, okay, I want to put this paste icon into my quick access toolbar. So what I can do, I can select this paste button and then I can click on this add button. And once I click on the add button, you can see that now the paste icon is over here. So that is how you add icon to the quick access toolbar. Yeah, likewise, I can go for any icon here. I can also click this drop down here. Here we can see the popular commands, commands not in the ribbon, all commands, and then there are various tabs over here. So I can go to any tab and I can put, suppose if I go to the, let's say, insert tab. In the insert tab, I want to use this icon, let's say header and footer. Okay, I want to use this icon header and footer in my quick access toolbar. So I can click this header and footer, which is available in my insert tab here. And then after selecting that header and footer, I click on this add button. And once I click on the add button, now this header and footer icon in my quick access toolbar. Currently it is on the right hand side. And what I can do now, I can click here on OK button. If I'm happy with all these icons in the quick access toolbar, I can click on the OK button. And now here you can see that those 2 buttons are now available. We are having the paste button here and we are having here the header and footer. So directly I can click that button. I don't have to search anywhere in these various tabs. I can directly click that button and I can perform the activity. So this is the usage of the quick access toolbar. Now suppose if I want to remove these 2 things, I can go to this drop down. I can click on more commands and then I can come over here in this window. I can select these 2 icons over here. Yeah, I have to select here one by one. I have to click on remove button, select this paste icon and I can click on remove, so it will go away. This is one method, and another method is this, that I can directly right click here on the, let's say, the header and footer. Suppose, let's say, header and footer I don't want here. So I can right click over here on this header and footer icon, and then I can say remove from quick access toolbar. So just I click this option, remove from quick access toolbar, and now you can see that that header and footer icon is not in the toolbar. Similarly, I can also do the same thing here, paste icon, right click, I click on remove from quick access toolbar, and it is gone. So friends, here we have seen that how you can customize the quick access toolbar. Do not ignore this particular portion. Yeah, it is very, very important, and it will save a lot of time. Now, after this quick access toolbar, now here we can see that we are having here the sheet 1. So as I mentioned in the earlier video, where I talked about the introduction about the Microsoft Excel. So I mentioned this point that in case of Excel, we are having two terms. One is known as workbook, second one is known as worksheet. So workbook means this whole file, this whole Excel file is known as workbook, and within the workbook we are having the different worksheets. So by default you will have here sheet 1, okay, and suppose if I want to have more sheets, I can click this plus icon here, and once I click on the plus icon, now I'm having here sheet 2. If I click on again plus icon, I'm having here sheet 3. So likewise I can have here 100 sheets also. So it depends upon your requirement. So here sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. What I can do, suppose let's say if you assume that here I'm having 100 sheets. Now I want to go to a particular sheet. So what I can do that if I'm having here more sheets, and if I want to go to a particular sheet in this area where I'm having this left arrow key and right arrow key, currently it is disabled. Why it is disabled? Because we are having only 3 sheets. It doesn't make any sense to give you this option of left and right button. But whenever you are having more sheets here, let's say you are having 15 sheets, then definitely this left arrow and the right arrow will be active. So what I have to do, I have to right click here on this area, and when I right click here, you can see that we are having here the 3 sheets. So if you are having here 100 sheets, you will see those 100 sheets. Definitely we have to name this sheet, because we cannot keep sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. We have to give some name to this sheet. So that also I'll show you. But just now here I can see the 3 sheets, and I can click one of the sheet where I want to go. Suppose if I click on sheet 3, I can click on OK button, and now I come directly to the sheet 3. So this is how we go to a particular sheet from this area. Right click, and you see here the various sheets. Let us give here the sheet name. So suppose if you want to give the sheet name, you have to just double click over here. So simply double click, and now I can give some sheet name. Let's say I give here the sheet name sales. This is my sales sheet. I press enter. Okay, so what I've done here, I've just double click, and you change the sheet name. Similarly, the sheet 2, I can double click, I can give here, let's say, profit sheet, press enter, and the sheet 3 is, let's say, my discount sheet. Okay, so here I'm having 3 sheets. First one is sales, profit and discount. So remember that you have to always give some name to the sheet. You have to see that what kind of data you are having here in the sheet, and accordingly you have to give the sheet name. So tomorrow if you or your colleague are able to work with this particular file, then you should also remember that in which sheet what kind of data I'm having. So once you see the name of that sheet, then you know that okay, in this sales sheet I'm having the sales data. Now what I can do, I can also change the position of the sheet. It's not compulsory that my sales has to be first. I can also drag the sales and I can put it over here after discount. Okay, so now you can see that my sales sheet is now at the end. It is after the discount. I can also put this discount sheet. I can use my mouse. I'm using my mouse, left hand side mouse over here. So I put it over here before the profit, and now you can see that discount is the first one, then comes the profit and the sales. Okay, so you can move the sheets over here. I can also, let's say if I right click here, discount sheet, then I can see that I'm having various options. So we are having here insert, delete, rename, move or copy, view code, protect sheet, tab color, hide, select all sheet, and link to the sheet. So if I click on here, insert, suppose. Okay, let us start with the insert. If I click on insert, then it will insert if I want to insert a worksheet here, if I want to insert a chart, this other things we are not using on a regular basis, like Excel macro and international macro sheet and Excel dialog. Normally we will use either the worksheet or the chart. But suppose if I click here worksheet, as worksheet is already selected, I click on OK button. Then here you can see that now I'm having a sheet 4. Okay, so sheet 4, I can give some name here, city. Okay, let's say I give the sheet name here as cities. So now we are having here total 4 sheets. Now when you right click again on one of the sheet, then we can also delete the sheet. Suppose if I want to delete this city sheet, I can click on delete here. Okay, so now the city sheet is gone. I've deleted. Suppose if I again right click on discount sheet, I can rename here. I can move or copy. So in the discount sheet, if I write my name, Samir Rohatia. Okay, I have written my name over here in the discount sheet. Let us assume that this sheet is containing lot of data, it is containing some formulas and all those things. Now I want to have a copy of this particular sheet. Okay, I don't want to do everything again. I want to create a copy of this particular sheet. So what I'll do, I will right click here on the discount sheet and then I will click on move or copy. Once I click on move or copy here, then I get this dialog box over here. First of all, I can give some name here, or I can go for, let's say currently I go for book 1, and then here I have to select the, suppose if I want to create here a copy, then I have to click here a copy. I select, let's say, the discount sheet. I click on create a copy and then I click on OK. And now you can see that I'm having a copy of the discount sheet. It is known as discount bracket 2. Definitely I can give some name over here. Let's say here if I give the name, double click, and if I give here the name, let's say January discount, and this is February discount. Okay, so I'm having here now January discount, February discount. So there are two sheets, and in both the sheet you can see that my name is written over here. Now if I want to modify this new sheet, then definitely I can do over here, and it will be remaining in this particular sheet only. So this is how you can create a copy. You can also move here, move or copy, and move selected sheet, and I can also move this to a new workbook, and then I can have this particular sheet in that new workbook. So here we have seen the move or copy. View code, if I click on view code, then it will open up the Visual Basic. Will not be going in the details of this Visual Basic. There are people who are experts in Visual Basic, so they can do the coding over here and they can work with this Visual Basic. So I will close this option. Then we are having the protect sheet. Now see, I'll be creating a separate video on how to protect your Microsoft Excel file, your workbook, your worksheet, how to protect the cells. Okay, so it will be a separate video on the protection, because protecting your file, your workbook, your sheet is very, very important. Then we have this tab color. This is a very, very important thing. So see, just now you can see that all these tabs, they are having the same combination of gray color and white color. The tabs which are active, they are having here the white color. The tabs which are not active, they are having the gray color. Now see what happens, that if you are having 3 to 4 sheets, this tab color is not important, I would say like that. But let's say you are having 15, 16 sheets, and there are some sheets which are related with marketing data, there are some related with HR, some related with finance, some related with purchase. So what happens that if you are having those various sheets and they are in one workbook only, then sometimes it is very, very difficult to know that which sheets are part of which particular department. So what I can do, that if, let's say, if this discount, I want to give some different color to differentiate from the other sheets, what I have to do, I have to right click over here on this January discount sheet. I go to the tab color and then I can give some color here. Let's say I give here orange color. So see here, now the orange color is applied to this tab, but just now you cannot see the real orange color. It is having a very light shade of orange color. But as soon as I go to the next tab, now you see here that my January discount sheet is now having a proper orange color. When I click it again, now it is very light. Again, when I click on February discount, now it is dark color. So similarly, I can give this same color to the February discount sheet also. Right click, tab color, I can give the same color here. Let us assume that this tab is over here after the sales. Similarly, profit, I can give some other color. Let's say right click, tab color, I can give some green color here. I go to the sales also, I give some blue color here. See, as such, it looks very good that you are having here some colors give some freshness to the sheet, but it's not just giving you the freshness, but it's also giving you some information that okay, these sheets are having the same color, they are having almost the similar data, or they are coming from the same department. So likewise you can differentiate the various sheets here. So this is what we have done over here, tab color. Then we can also hide the sheet. Sometimes let's say we have created so many sheets and we want to hide a particular sheet, or we want to hide some specific sheets for our other users, for our other colleagues. We don't want them to see those hidden sheets. So what we have to do, we have to click on this So let's say I want to hide this February discount sheet. So I can right click over here on the February discount sheet, and then I can click on hide. I'm not able to see the sheet, though it is there. Okay, and when I send this file to my colleague will also be not be able to see the February discount sheet. Now if I want to bring it back, then what I have to do, I have to right click on one of the sheet. You see, when I right click on one of the sheet here, I am now having also the option of unhide. So hide and unhide. So if I click on unhide, then it will show me that, okay, suppose here we have only hidden one sheet, but let us assume that here we are having 5 sheets which I have hidden. So it will show me that which sheet are hidden currently, and now it will ask me that, okay, which sheet you want to unhide. So here I'm having only one sheet which I have hidden, so I'll select this sheet. I click on OK button, and now you can see that the February discount sheet is now not hidden. So this is how you can make the sheet hidden and unhide. Okay. Select all sheet. Suppose if I click on select all sheet, then all the sheets are selected. Okay. Maybe in some of the cases you may use this feature, otherwise it's not that much important. If I click one of the sheet here, now select all sheet is now gone. So these are some of the options here. Link to this sheet that I'll show you in a separate video here. After creating these various sheets over here, now a question may come that how many rows and columns we are having in Microsoft Excel. As you can see that here we are having these various columns, this A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These are the various columns. If I want to go to the last column here in this Microsoft Excel, what I have to do, I have to press Control and right arrow button. So that will take me to the last column here, which is known as XFT. Again, if I want to go to the first column, then what I have to do, I have to press now Control and left arrow key. If I press Control and left arrow key together, it will take me to the first column here. Let us see that how many number of columns and the number of rows are there in one particular Excel sheet. So here I have written, and you can also note down that the number of columns, the total number of columns in Excel are 16,384. So from A column till that the last column that we saw, the total number of columns are 16,384. The total number of rows that we have in Excel, it is 1,48,576. Okay, so suppose if I want to go to the number of rows, so what I have to do, I have to select this cell here, which is known as A1 cell, and this is the first cell on the top left corner. And now if I want to go to the last row, I have to press Control and down arrow key, and now it will take me to that last row, which is known as 1,48,576. So this is the last row that we are having in Excel. Now from the last row, if I want to go to the first row, I have to press now what? Control and up arrow key. So Control and up arrow key, if I press, then I am coming back to the first row. So remember this Control and left arrow key, Control and right arrow key. For left and right arrow key we use for shifting from the first column to the last column, and we use the up arrow key and the down arrow key if you want to move from the first row to the last row. So these are some of the shortcut keys, because as you know that Excel is having a lot of shortcut keys. I know that it's not possible to remember all the shortcut keys, but yes, whatever the shortcut keys that we use on a regular basis, that we'll always remember. Now we'll come to the final topic for this particular video, and that is what you were waiting for, that whatever these tabs that we are already having by default in Excel, you can also create your own tab over here. You can have your own tab. You can put some of the buttons which you are using on regular basis. You can create your own ribbon over here. So now let us go to the final topic in this particular video. So that is how to create a custom tab. So for creating a custom tab, we have to go to this file tab. Okay, so I'm again repeating, you have to go to the file tab. In the file tab, you have to click here options. And once you click on the options, then here you are having this dialog box that we already saw. That is known as Excel options dialog box. In the Excel options dialog box, we are having here one option known as customize ribbon. So I can click on this customize ribbon. On the left hand side, we have here the choose commands from, and then these are some of the popular commands which are available. And on the right hand side, it says here customize the ribbon. If, let's say from the insert tab, if I want to remove some of the icons, if I want to add some icons, that is possible. Yeah, I can also customize the normal tab which are provided by Excel. But here I would like to show you how you can create your own tab and how you can create your own ribbon. So for that purpose, what we'll do, that here you can see on the right hand side here we are having a button below which is known as new tab. So first of all, I have to click this new tab. you see that it is written here new tab bracket custom, and within the new tab we are having new group. So let me select first of all this new tab, because see, new tab initial the name is fine, but then you have to give some name here. So I have to give some name. As we can see that here we are having the other names for the tabs. So I select this new tab custom, and then I can click on rename button here. And once I click on rename, now I have to give some name to this tab. So suppose if I write down here most important icons, suppose this is the tab which I want to create, and then I can click on OK button. So see, now it is written here most important icons. This is the tab name. Now within the tab we can create a group. Now what is the group here? See, these are the groups. Let's say in the insert tab we are having a group which is known as tables, and within the tables we are having the various icons. Similarly, there is a illustrations group, and within the illustration groups we are having here icons like pictures, shapes, icons, 3D models, smart art, screenshot, etc. So this is known as group. So here also we can create a group. I give the name here. I select the new group. I click on rename, and now I can give some group name, formatting. So I can click on OK button. So now you can see that I'm having the formatting as the group, which is below the tab. So this is the tab, this is the group. Now within the group I want to put some icons. So what I can do, let's say I go for this in this popular commands. I can select this format painter. Format painter, I want to put it in the formatting group. So I select the format painter icon here. I can click on add button, and when I click on the add button, I'm having here the format painter icon. Then I can go for, let's say, increase font size, suppose. So I select this increase font size. I click on add button here. It comes over here. Then I can go for here any other option. Fill color, suppose I want to use the fill color here. Click on add, and then I want to use the font color. Click on add. You can put here various icons within a group. Now suppose if you want to create many groups, then what you can do, you can select this one, the tab, and within the tab if you want to create another group, just like what we have done over here for the formatting, you can select this tab and then you can click this button new group. So it will create another group, and within the group you can put other icons here. So just as you can see that in the insert tab we are having here various groups like tables, illustrations, controls, charts, spark lines, filters, links, comments, and symbols. So likewise here I have to select this tab first of all. Okay, select the tab and then you click on new group, and then it will create the group below this particular tab. So here I've created the group and all the icons here. Now I'm happy. So what I'll do, I will click on OK button now here below after creating your own customized tab and group. And now you can see that I'm having my new customized tab, which is known as most important icons. And now here I can see those 4 icons, and it is part of the formatting group. Here you can see that formatting group is available, and these are the 4 icons that I have put over here. Now suppose if I don't want to have this group here and the tab, what I can do, I can go to the file, options, I go to this customize ribbon here in the Excel options, and the customize ribbon, suppose if I don't want to see this particular tab in my Excel, I have to just select this tab here. Okay, select the tab, and now I'll click on remove. We have here the remove option. I can click on remove, and now you see that it is gone. So my most important icons tab is gone. Yes, my tab is gone here. Okay, so now the tabs are not available. I can click on OK button, and now you see here we are not having the most important icons tab, so I have removed it. Friends, this is the process of creating your own tab with your own ribbon, with your own icons, and I've also shown you how to remove that particular customized tab. So now in the next video, the third video in Microsoft Excel tutorial, I'll be showing you how to enter the data within the Microsoft Excel, how to format the data, how to do some various features over here, in the Microsoft Excel. So that will be the part of the third video. So slowly and steadily we are moving towards the advanced topic. Okay, so initially we'll be having these basic topics, and then slowly we'll move towards the advanced topics. So stay tuned, and if you like this particular video, you can subscribe. Just share this video with your colleagues and your friends, and see you in the next video. Thank you very much.